If your horn sounds like this, it's not fine. All right, how are we doing today? Got a little quick one for you. This instrument just got brought to me. It had gone to another music store. The student said that it rattles when it plays. And it was like distorting and buzzing and all this kind of thing. And so they took it somewhere and they were told, nope, nothing wrong with it. Everything is fine. If your horn sounds like this, it's not fine. Let's come take a look at it and see what's going on. The bench is right over there. We're assembly lining piccolos, so bear with us. Let me move some things out of the way, Christy. So the first thing that we're checking out, the bell screw is noticeably loose. Let's see. Yep. That's one turn, 2 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns to make it snug. 4 turns to make it snug. Okay, and I'm going to back that back off. Check the key guards loose. These are loose. The whole key guard moves here. This key guard is loose. It's missing the screw right here. And then you can see that the heads are backing out on this screw, and you can see the movement out of the key guard there. If your horn rattles, the first place that you check all the key guards, and on modern horns, check the bell. It's epoxied on this side, and it has 1, 2, maybe 3 screws to hold this brace in place. Okay? That's where we start. So we had that big rattle right at the front. We're going to talk about some other things. Removable Loctite. If you don't have removable Loctite, you can use Sally Hansen hard as nails. Neither one of them are going to affect the horn in an adverse way. If you're not comfortable using a removable Loctite product, use Sally Hansen hard as nails. No problem. It's going to allow the screws just to not back out. As we play the instrument is alive, and so all those screws, they want to vibrate too, right? So what we want to do is we want to cut down on the vibration and letting them back out. So it's as simple as removable Loctite or some clear fingernail polish. I just happen to like Sally Hansen's. In order to apply this, you do not, in fact, have to take the screw all the way out. You can back it a pretty good, solid majority back. You can see how I've backed this way out. This is relatively close. Okay, we're going to take this. We're going to paint Sally Hansen's or your clear fingernail polish or your removable Loctite on the threads and then seat it. And then you do that to the next one. Put it on the thread. Work it inside. Yes, I made a mess. Back it up to make sure it's in the thread. Squeeze it down. Lock it. Wipe it off. It's good to go. Okay? Now we're going to do this other one. So if you're a band rep or a music teacher or mom and dad, you can take it all the way out, like that one fell out. Just paint it on there. If you're a road rep for a music store and you can prevent this horn from having to go to the shop by having some Sally Hansen hard as nails in your kit, you look like a hero. That one's in. Okay. Let's do these. Now let's, on the back key guard here, let's use some removable Loctite. So, see if mine's hardened up or if it still works. Nope, still works. Okay. We're going to come in. We're going to paint it around. Okay, it goes on blue. Paint it into your key guard. I like to rotate backwards so I get it completely on the threads and then drive it back forward and lock it down. Wipe it off. It's not going to make a mess. And it's going to be good. I'm going to do the same thing with the bell screw. I'm actually going to take it out all the way. You don't have to. It's just, that's what I do. Okay. And I'm going to drop it on the threads. And I'm going to put it back in. This is common on a whole lot of the instruments. They don't use any kind of a thread locker from the factory. So I pulled a screw for what we needed. Paint that on the threads. The difference, the main difference between using a thread locker and fingernail polish is that with a thread locker, you're going to have to use a touch of heat to get it to release. But if you're using clear fingernail polish, just some extra force will get it to let go. That's the only difference. Do not use permanent Loctite. Do not. Okay? You want these to be able to come apart. They're designed to come apart. But you don't want them to rattle, and you don't want them to come loose if you don't want them to come loose. All right? So go through, back them out. Okay, we got one more hiding right over here. And it was actually tight. This key guard is bent. This has had taken a shot. So we got some other things that we're going to have to take care of while we've got it here. Oh boy, I made a mess of that. Did you see it drip? Got that in there. Wipe everything away. Okay. So, let's see. No rattles. I got 100 problems, but a loose screw ain't one of them. All right, that part of this process is good to go. This student is going to be so thrilled that her horn is no longer so noisy. I've got some regulation issues that I have to take care of while I've got it here in the shop, but I wanted to show you that. If you're a teacher, having this as part of your kit. If you're a road representative, having this as part of your kit. You can walk in, take care of this. You're the hero, right? Just good things to file away in your trick bag. Thanks a lot, everybody. This is Wes Lee, signing out.